Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Bobcats ready to kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Fresno State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Plucks it out of the air. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Ready, go! Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The Bobcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Running inside, it's Jenkins. And they swarm him under.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sends it back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Dumps it off in the flats. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags it and he's open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Fresno State right back to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on,
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He'll take it on the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Number 38, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Smith. Tackled there by the defense. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Maybe a crease. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Bobcats will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Crosses the 35. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Throws to the back. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Might be changing the route.
Level. Sweep. Return. Go.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on 3rd down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up 4th down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. He's out past the 35. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Fresno State right back to the line.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Wants to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Gonna let it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3.
Fresno State 35, Texas State 3. Number 38, set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to him again. Looking for room at the 40. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 3 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Bulldogs with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. Some gaudy numbers for that quarterback through 2 quarters of football. He's already eclipsed 200 yards through the air. Well on his way to one of the best passing days of his career, not to mention another W.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half, they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Guys?
Okay, Holly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go.
The run inside. It's Jenkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Where did he go? Go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little release to the back. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's what...
There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Fresno State right back to the line. Motion from the back.
Go!
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Flips it out in the flat. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Atkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down. Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
Ready, go, go, go!
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Lets it fly. He's got it. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Touchdown, Bobcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fresno State 42, Texas State 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
22, ready, go!
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Ready, go!
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Fresno State right back to the line.
Go!
On third down, he drops to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Gets the back moving.
Go, go!
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Quarterback keep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Brings up
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Go, go!
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
Ready? Ready to go.
Complete to start this drive. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the Heisman Trophy race and some of the candidates, including a guy that we've seen today. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He's got it on the right, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Oh, and it's a bit of a missed opportunity.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Ready, go.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback making checks.
Ready, go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
14, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Sends it back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Where did he go?
The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Fresno State right back to the line. They want to run this quarterback. Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Check. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Ready, go.
From the gun. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Ready. 129. Ready, go.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
22. Shift. Go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes the easy completion. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Fresno State right back to the line.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They get to the line quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On the option. Quick toss. There's some room. The 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Atkins. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Got his man out of the backfield. Crosses the 45. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the move. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Sweep. Go.
Looking to fire. He rifles one deep to the left. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This is